Okay, welcome everyone to a new edition of Jonesing for Wins. I'm your host, Craig Havens. With me, as always, is Jonathan Almanzar. And today we bring on a special guest, Bill Wilbert. We're going to talk about the upcoming game where the LA Rams will play host to the Dallas Cowboys. Bill is here to keep us grounded as a fan of the LA Rams. Bill, I'm going to open things up and let you get started talking. Tell me what your thoughts are on this contest.
Well, we'll start as I'll be speaking about facts today. My good friend here, Craig,
Wow.
will be speaking about his super biased opinions. My biggest concern for the Rams this week is our offensive line. We got three guys out that are starters. We have a backup that's out. So Whitworth is not coming back just yet. The Dallas has 16 sacks. We've given up 15. But that all being said, Cooper Cup, I think he'll be fine.
We're going to stop going on facts once you went to think. Just saying. I mean, we were doing good with facts there.
You'll get your turn.
Okay.
I expect the Rams to win the game and reasonably easy. McVay's never lost to the Cowboys.
Wow, reasonably easy. All right, this is going to be fun.
So is this the Cooper Bowl? Is that what we're calling it?
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Mm,
You just coined that.
yeah.
It is now coined Cooper Bowl. I might even put that on the thing. That'll be our thing, Cooper Bowl. Cooper Bowl preview.
I like my chances then. I mean, obviously Dak's not going to be back. Cooper will be serviceable as he's been the last 3 weeks. He just bought himself another 5 years, probably in the league, as a backup. No one's going to bring him as a starter.
Oh, we're not arguing that.
So that's real quick. Can I ask you a question, Bill? As not a Cowboy fan, what is your opinion of Cooper Rush?
A serviceable backup that will make his.
You heard it here first.
He
Yeah,
will not. I would be shocked if anyone took him to another level.
He goes back to facts.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. Did we find out if Cooper Rush and Cooper Kupp are brothers?
They're twins. Same first name too.
That's weird.
So yeah. If it's same first name, I think they're twins. If it's last name, I think they're just brothers.
Well, one of them is like the twins that look alike. I don't remember what they're called. Or Siamese, maybe Siamese twins.
Oh, the ones
they have
yeah, those are the ones that are conjoined.
Okay, I don't remember. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So, what are your thoughts? How do you feel this game going? It's on you right now.
Just like a broad opinion of how this game is going to go.
A broad opinion to start.
I think it's going to be a defensive battle. Which, if it's a defensive battle, outside of Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey, I can't think of another Rams defender that's playing. Plus I think Micah Parsons. No offense, I think he's the best defensive player in the league, and I think Trayvon Diggs is the best defensive back in the league. So I'm going to go with Dallas is going to win. I'm not going to say easily, but I think the Cowboys are going to pull it out.
Nothing with Cooper Rush is going to be easy.
Yeah. How about you, Craig?
So I already gave my prediction. I do believe that the Cowboys win. I'm going to stick to the 20. What did I say? 24-6. I don't. So, all right. So you're already rolling your eyes, and I get it. Rams. The points for is 70 points against 94. Cowboys
28th in the league.
Cowboys 71-62. I think we can run against them. Yes, they've got Donald, and the guy's a freaking monster, but I think we can run against them. Cooper Rush is going to be, and I'm going to put this game on the coaches, and I'm going to believe that our coaches can coach this game right. They've done it so far. I think that I believe we're going to run. I think that Pollard will be back into running. We'll have obviously throws, but I'll be honest with you, we're terrible on third down conversions. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we were next to last in the league. I didn't look that up actually, but
that's where the Rams are the weakest.
Well, maybe we'll go better. But
yeah,
I agree with you. It's going to be very defensive, but I think that the Cowboys actually will start to wear them down with the run game. You're right. I don't see anyone other than Darnold and what's his name?
Jalen Ramsey.
We wanted him badly, yeah.
Of course, he's the best
Yeah.
in the league. Sorry.
He's damn good. Both of them are way up there. I'm not going to argue.
And Bob, I don't think Bobby Wagner's going to hurt us neither. And I know you wanted Bobby Wagner last year too.
We also people are running against you. We might improve your running game because we're allowing 5 yards per carry. You guys are what, 3 point?
Our running game stinks. We're
3.9, I think, or 3 point. I actually wrote it down.
We're in the bottom 4 of everything in the league offensively.
3.9 is what you're doing. No, I'm sorry. You're 3.3 yards per carry.
Yes.
We're allowing 5. We're doing 4 yards per carry, and you're allowing 3.9. So,
yes.
I think our running game, I think both teams run well this weekend. So if you got a running back in fantasy football, I think this is where you're going to play him, right here. If you got one of these running backs, play him, including Tony Pollard.
So let's go position by position and kind of rate who we think has the advantage. So does their little boy coach or our little boy coach have an advantage? I'm not even going to bring Mike McCarthy into the discussion.
Because
their little boy or our little boy?
Their little boy.
I'm assuming you're talking about Kellen Moore.
Yeah. Kellen Moore's our little boy.
Yes.
Yeah. Then who has the advantage in special teams? Anger and Maher versus people I don't know.
Well, you're also forgetting Turbin.
Ooh, yeah.
And I don't know theirs, but I got to be honest. Maher's had a hell of a lot better season than the Cowboys have seen kicking wise in years, and Turbin has done a hell of a job on returns.
I have an interesting take on him, by the way.
Sure.
He played a full season of USFL, I guess it was.
Yep.
And now he's going to play a full season of the NFL. No, it was the USFL. Okay. He was the MVP of the league. And now he's going to play a full season with the Cowboys. And his full season with the USFL, he did receiver, everything.
He did Europe also. I think he played for Poland. It was another European league they have, not affiliated with the NFL. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
And I know he's not playing wide receiver and that, but the kid's going to be taking a lot of hits. I'm curious how the kid's going to play the second half of the season. He's fast and he's very mobile and
jittery. You can't do worse than last year because this is all it takes for last year.
So I'm a little nervous about our special teams since our long snapper is out for the season. The last snap he made, he tore his tricep.
Yeah.
So that, I mean, I feel like you're just bringing people in to snap the ball.
His brother, by the way.
Is that what?
Is he Cooper Rush's brother?
I don't remember his name. Yeah, I don't remember. I think he's related to Andy Dalton maybe, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna get a bit of push. I'm gonna say because I don't know a single Rams special team person, I'm gonna give a push.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. They got a good kicker.
Yeah, I mean, our kicker. Yeah.
I'll go with the push. I accept this. You accept these terms?
That's fine.
All right, good. All right.
Defense.
Oh, here we go. I'm competing already. Defense.
Let's go with the
Cowboys. I'm not even.
Well,
I don't even think
I was going to go position group by position group, not just like in a big giant. So defensive backs. I think the Rams are down 3, right? Don't you have 3?
We have 2 out. Yeah, right now there's no question. We're playing second and third stringers.
Right. So the Cowboys, I think, are ahead in defensive backs, and we're going to include safeties in that. Linebackers.
Well, we got Wagner. And personally, I think Van Der Esch is done, but he's got 1 sack and 25 tackles maybe.
Van Der Esch we called done 2 years ago.
Yeah. So
we have Micah Parsons as a linebacker though, right? So linebackers I would give to the Cowboys. Defensive line.
We haven't played well, so and you guys have. So.
Cowboys have a better defensive line. Good. So the Cowboys are leading on the defensive side.
This is he's never taken over. Go ahead, keep going.
Let's go to the offense. Offensive linemen. Where do we stand on offensive linemen?
We have 3 of our 5 starters out.
They're all out.
Yeah,
which is
Cowboys are missing 1, and we like to rotate offensive linemen for some weird reason.
We don't have enough to rotate anything on the offensive line.
So Cowboys offensive line, tight ends.
I give that to the Rams.
Yeah, Dallas Schultz is
with
arguably
Dallas.
not even
Exactly. He's
not
not
even
even Dalton
serviceable.
Schultz is his name.
Oh yeah,
But
Dalton.
that's all
that's
right.
it.
No, that's fine because that's
Yeah.
as
And the other two are, one of them's a criminal and the other one is an undrafted free agent, I think.
no,
So
the undrafted free agent is the criminal. He was from Indiana. Not, I think I said he was from Iowa or something like that. It's
doesn't matter. Okay. So the Rams win the tight end, which is like winning, miscongeniality or something. Like it's worthless to win at the tight end position. Who cares?
Well, depends who you have there. Yeah.
And then let's go to wide receivers.
That's us easy.
So there's Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp over CD Lamb, who I'm a big fan of, Oklahoma, yes, but Cooper's over him.
I'll give you that.
Allen Robinson hasn't done much yet there.
That's the problem.
Gallup is just coming back.
I think Allen Robinson and Noah Brown are the same right now. I think Allen Robinson had a better career in Chicago, but I think right now they're the same. Okay, we'll give the Rams the wide receivers. Running backs.
I give that to the Cowboys.
I think that's a push in my opinion. Zeke's done nothing. Pollard's done nothing. We have Henderson, who's I mean, he's good, but the Rams haven't done anything. And Cam Akers, he's supposed to be.
I can't root for a guy who has the same last name as a kicker, like Cam, and his first name being Cam. Like, it really bothers me. Every time they talk about Cam Akers, I'm always expecting either an offensive lineman or a field goal kicker. I don't at all expect a running back every time I hear his name.
It is the kicker from Philadelphia before. He actually came back to run.
But he wasn't. Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, yep.
He gained some weight and was like, you know what, I'm going to try this now?
Yeah, changed his first name. He used his middle name. I can't remember the kicker's first name.
So then it all comes down, I guess, to the quarterback position.
Oh, that's an easy one.
So I give it a
one is undefeated. The other one
has a Super Bowl ring.
Played for Detroit. I mean, hey, Cooper Rush has not lost a playoff game.
For the rest of this, can you address my team as the Super Bowl champion, Los Angeles Rams?
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's what he's got to cling to this week.
The former Super Bowl champion. I have a quick question. Were you a Rams fan when they were in St. Louis?
Absolutely.
How did you become a Rams fan?
I spent all my summers in California since 1979 to 89. So that's how that started.
And then, you spent your summers in California?
Yep. My family lived out there, and my parents shipped me off the last day of school.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
So you were an Eric Dickerson fan, Chris Everett fan?
All time. Jim Rome, Chris Everett, yes.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Yeah, cool. Well, I'm proud of you for being a St. Louis Rams fan as well.
Well, I'll tell you real quick why I went with them. I was out there in 1989, Rams, San Francisco. They were both 12-2, something like that. Basically, whoever won the game had home field advantage for the playoffs. It was in Anaheim. There was about 35,000 people there and 25,000 San Francisco fans. So the Rams, I was happy they left LA at the time. Now, even though now they have this beautiful stadium, there's still a lot of opposing fans.
And Dallas has big.
I think it'll be a home game for Dallas, possibly.
It could be.
They've got a big fan base out there.
Well, it could be.
I feel, what do you think? The fans will be 50-50?
Probably, yeah. I think it'd be similar to that. Yeah.
I think it'll be around 50-50.
Yeah. I hope these Cowboys fans at least can boo, unlike the Cowboys fans in Dallas who refrain from booing. So did we decide on quarterbacks? Where did we go?
Not a question. We know it's not a question.
Matt Stafford?
Hell no, Matt Stafford is better. It's not. If we were talking Matt Stafford, Dak Prescott, we'd have a conversation. I don't know which way it'd go. It's too hard to tell because Dak, game one, looked horrible. So, but he hadn't played 3 games, so can't go there. Do you know, interesting side note, Cowboys are the only team that have not allowed an opponent to score 20 points or more this entire season.
Awesome. Have the Rams scored 20 points yet this season?
Yes.
They did one
they
time
scored
against
more
the
than 20 once. They scored 20 against Arizona.
No, they scored 20 over 20 once. They scored 20 against the Cardinals.
That's what I just said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. Yeah.
All right, good. Good. I just wanted it to be known. Wow. Yeah, no, that's rough.
Yeah, it is what it is. They're not playing well. But it starts this week.
So, all right. So, let's see. Let's take a look at what we think the scoring is going to be. I've already given mine. We're going to give it to the guest here. What you say it's going to be a semi-easy win. You're not throwing it saying it's going to be a piece of cake, but semi-easy. What is a semi-easy win when we just looked at all those numbers?
The
A
Rams.
lot of numbers.
The Rams protect Stafford. He has time. Cooper's going to get his catches. He'll get his 10 for 100 and probably a touch. Got to get Allen Robinson involved. Higbee, and we got to get the running game going a little bit.
You better get your running game. It's a simple.
Yep, we don't like the. But McVay, I just read a thing today that hopefully things are going to get fixed. I believe they will. If they protect him, it's going to be a long day for Dallas. 27-16.
Okay.
Very good. I like your 16. That's where I'm going to. I'm going with the Cowboys have 16 points, and the Rams will have 3. That's my prediction. 16-3. And the one touchdown for the Cowboys will be a defensive touchdown.
Huh.
Diggs is going to pick it off and run it back. 3 field goals. Trayvon Diggs with a touchdown.
I like Diggs, so I can't argue that.
So, all right. I think I do. So 3 backup linemen, and you say they're going to protect him. This isn't going to be quick throws. This is going to be. You think Cooper Kupp is? Are we throwing quick to Cooper, or are we going to have some downfield passes? What's going to happen?
Well, we always throw quick to Cooper, and he makes things happen. But he'll also get behind. Diggs likes to take a lot of chances, so that'll probably be one of them. But I just don't see Dallas moving the ball, and I'm hoping the Rams do a little bit more complex defense against the kid who probably hasn't seen much.
I'm relying on our defense on this one. I'm not gonna lie. I wish Dak was back, but he's not. I think the defense holds you. I do. I don't think the Cowboys are able to stop the rush, but I don't think the Rams run. I think especially when they start to get behind, they don't run.
And I'm not convinced of the Cowboys yet. They got blown out in week 1.
They did.
Week 2, they beat Cincinnati, and unlike you, 4 weeks into the season, 3 weeks into the season, I don't write teams off. I don't know what Cincinnati is yet. I know what they were last year. Their offensive line, they moved around some guys, got a couple free agents. Still the same. Burrow's running for his life. Week 3, you beat the Giants, who, in my opinion, is probably a 7-9 team at the end of the season.
Well, the 3-1 right now.
The 3-1. The 3-1 Giants.
They are right now.
With both their guys out. Of course, it was Chicago.
Yeah.
I'll give you.
Yeah.
All right, so give me right now your.
Let me finish.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Week 4, Washington, in my opinion, the worst team in football, without question. I think they're terrible. I know they got to win in.
Oh,
they beat Jacksonville. They beat Jacksonville.
Who's a good team?
First place, Jacksonville.
Yeah, I don't know what Jacksonville is. I watched that game Sunday, and everyone tells me Trevor Lawrence is the next, and you see signs of.
Who'd you beat?
Of positive.
Who'd you beat? Beat the.
I agree with you on Lawrence. Lawrence had 5 turnovers.
Cardinals.
But the man doesn't feel pressure, and that concerns me for his future. He doesn't have the clock in his head.
It's not long term. He's got to make this week.
So.
Yeah.
No, who did?
Yeah, it was raining. It was raining.
They beat the
Cardinals.
that
game.
I get that.
That game.
It was also
that game quite a bit.
It was also raining for Jalen Hurts.
And I heard a lot of it. The conditioner in his hair was getting into his eyes from the rain and stuff like that. So he was struggling a little bit being able to see downfield.
Head and Shoulders plug here.
So, all right. So we do power rankings, top 3 teams. Give them to me and tell me why.
All right. Number 1, I still believe it's Buffalo. Killed my team week 1. I mean, it was 10-10 and a half.
I don't know how difficult.
Yeah, I understand. You know, week 2, who'd they beat in week 2?
They lost to Miami.
That was week 3, wasn't it?
3, I think.
That was week 3, but it was 21-19, so they had a chance there. Oh, week 2 they blew out the Titans 41-7.
Yeah, but everyone's blowing out the Titans right now.
Yeah, and Titans are starting to play well.
Yeah, starting.
But again, I don't write teams off in 4 weeks into the season.
I haven't written them off.
I write them off week 1.
You write them
I
off.
start my list week 1. I start checking people off.
And this week they're
It's a suicide league in this one.
This week they were getting crushed at halftime, 20-3, I believe it was. Held Baltimore to nothing in Baltimore, and came back and won the game 23-20. I keep them at 1. Kansas City, I'm going to put it 2. I think they're only going to get better because Mahomes is going to gel with these receivers even more. I'm not a huge Juju fan. Or the kid from Green Bay, the Scantling guy. But I think they're only going to get better. And painfully, I'll put the Eagles at 3. I'm a big Hurts fan, as you know. I'm an Oklahoma fan, so I got to see it.
It's rough this year.
And A.J. Brown, in my opinion, it was the best free agent signing. Von Miller is great for now, but I think in 2 years that's going to start to cost Buffalo because that was a huge contract. So they're my top 3.
All right, and then I explained to you how the losing power rankings work. So give me your team that is losing power right now. I'm going to tell you Jonathan's. You tell me if it works, but go ahead and tell me yours.
Me first?
Yeah.
Okay. It's Miami right now because you don't know the future of Tua. Is he going to be back in a week? Is he going to be back in 4 weeks?
I can give you that.
Teddy Bridgewater, is he serviceable as Cooper Rush has been? Probably. But well, yeah, I guess we'll see there.
I went with the Ravens. Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
All right. Jonathan went with Denver Broncos.
There's another team that I think.
Are they losing power, though?
I believe so. Well, maybe not losing, but the argument with them, Russell Wilson has been horrendous, terrible in 4 games. Granted, it's his first 4 games with Jerry Jeudy and the Sutton kid. They just had that blow of Williams being out for the year now, but I think Gordon's serviceable. I don't know if he can handle 25 a game, but they have upside.
Yours.
They have upside, but right now, yeah, I can't argue it. They're terrible.
He's accepting your Denver Broncos. I argue they never had power, but
people were picking them to be in the Super Bowl.
You come, yeah, at the beginning of the season. I don't know about that far, but I would say that people expected them to be 11-6. You know,
it was. There was supposed to be a good. They were supposed to be. The whole division was supposed to be good. That whole division is falling apart.
See, again,
I think that would be. That should have been the losing part. That entire division. If you're going to go Denver, you might as well go with that whole division. Because that.
Except Kansas City's my first team in the power rankings. So
mine too, but I still think that division has lost all its power.
Well, they have.
I would call it a division, but no, I called it the Ravens. I'm sticking with it. So
in 4 weeks, we might be saying that's the best division in football.
We could, but I don't know.
I mean, I don't know what to think of the Raiders. Again, new coach. We'll see.
I put question on the NFC East, but right now, numbers wise, they're hanging in there. So, all right, what do you think? You got anything else for this?
What are we gonna do? Like a shooting star prediction or whatever?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Yep, I'm sorry. So we do shooting star, which is basically you tell us. So you've got your pick on what's going to happen. So you come up with a stretch on what's going to happen. You explain it better than me. I know you can.
So yeah, like an implausible but possible prediction on the game, something that's going to happen. So mine, I'll tell you my shooting star prediction for the game. My shooting star prediction is that Cooper Kupp will have more total yards than Cooper Rush. However, Cooper Rush will have more receiving touchdowns than Cooper Kupp.
How can he have more? You mean the same?
I know. No, more. I know. It doesn't go with my initial prediction of us having a defensive touchdown, but I don't care. I'm hedging right here. What's going to happen? They're gonna run one of those weird little plays where it's a toss back and then the Philly special throwback to Cooper Rush and he's going to catch a touchdown.
That's good. I like that one. So mine will. Oh boy, I'm going to let you go.
That means Cooper Kupp has to have more receiving yards than Cooper Rush has passing yards.
Correct. I do believe. So I am going to say that actually my pick would be that the Cooper Kupp gets quieted. I'm
Okay.
going to say he's under 30 yards, and
Oh,
I'm going to say Cam Akers has more yards than Cooper Kupp.
Receiving or just total yards?
I'm going to say rushing yard. He has more rushing yards than Cooper Kupp has receiving yards.
Okay.
I know you're against it. That's okay. I'm good with it. But I think Diggs is going to be on him.
And he makes a lot of mistakes.
But he has played well this year.
Look
at the stats against the guys he covers. Go ahead.
He's always going to get nailed with the double move.
That is going to happen. It's going to happen. Write it down.
I'll play off that.
Write it down. Go ahead, play off it.
Cooper Kupp will have 2 receptions over 40 yards, beating Diggs on a double move.
I like it. It's bold and yet unrealistic.
and under 30 yards for Cooper Kupp's not.
Under 30 yards. Write it down.
So now all this talk is about Dak and Cooper. I want to talk about quick thing about the Cowboys. They play the Rams this week. For argument's sake, they get beat.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to Philadelphia next week.
They are.
They're going to get beat. Then they're going to split with the Bears and Lions. Then after that, they go to Green Bay, and they're going to get beat. So if I'm invited back by then, I'm assuming we're going to be talking about Mike McCarthy's job.
If all that comes back, I'd like McCarthy gone anyways. But if all that happens, we will bring you back on a special edition just for you. You will host it. You will run it. We'll go to Saucony Creek. Jonathan, will come up here.
I'll fly up there. Yeah.
We'll go to Saucony Creek Brewing, right there in Kutztown, PA, and we will have a huge party celebration podcast just for you. All 12 of our subscribers will watch it and they will like it.
So here first, 1-4 the next 5 games, Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. And if that all comes to pass, in the spirit of Mike McCarthy, we all have to be getting massages though while we're doing the.
Yes, and shave our beards and look.
We'll shave our beards and get massages while we're doing the podcast.
that would be awesome. I'm in.
Just our faces.
Yep.
Through the little hole.
Phones down below. I like it. I'm in. This is totally happening. Although, never happening.
You guys will be crying by then.
All right, folks. Thank you very much for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Let's see what next. This will go out tonight. So next Tuesday at 7 o'clock will be our next one up. Have a great day. If you like what you saw, subscribe, like it. Carry on. Have a great week.